So let's talk about a common experience in electrical distribution. A contractor customer or OEM is working on a project and they go to your website to look for the item or items that are needed to complete their work. Now, as they go into the website, they start searching via keywords. If they have the exact item number, the search comes back pretty good most of the time. However, a lot of times they don't know the part number. So they're typing in keywords. They can't find what they're looking for because the product content is not optimized for search, and ultimately this leads them to a roadblock in the purchasing experience. So what do? No problem. Pick up the phone, call the sales team. Sales team answers right away. Great customer service. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, let me check and see if we have that. Customer service team or sales rep goes in, logs into the ERP, locates the match that the customer's looking for. Awesome, got that knocked out. But the information in the ERP is not enough to really support the sale, and the customer's offering for detailed specifications. Okay, in this situation, customer service rep is going to then go to the manufacturer and see if they can find the information they're looking for. That rep then has to spend time on the manufacturer website. Maybe they even have to call the manufacturer to find the information that they're looking for. And once they have it, they're finally able to bring in a spec sheet. They go back into the ERP, they create a custom quote, and with some MacGyver skills and a little bit of duct tape, they're able to finally get a quote over to the customer. This is a hell of a lot of manual work, and it's unfortunate because the journey for your customer starts on the website, but it ends up going through a very analog, disconnected process to actually turn the inquiry into a sale. And this is one of the greatest opportunities that we have in terms of digitizing and modernizing the customer experience for electrical distribution. How do we do that? So it's not as simple as just adding a shopping cart to the website and saying, okay, here, find what you're looking for, add it to the cart, or hey, log in, get your custom pricing, add it to the cart, and check out. That's not going to work because of two things. Number one, a lot of times items that your customers are looking for are not on the website. You're only listing a portion of what you actually can source on your website. Meanwhile, your ERP has a more extensive list of what your supply chain can offer your customers. Okay, so that's a big problem right there. So now we have disconnected content. Website content does not match ERP content, so the necessity for a sales rep comes in. So what we have to do is two things. One is we need to get the content on the website, in the ERP onto the website. Step one, unify data into one single source using something like a PIM or a modern data management system. And then we need to organize that content, optimize it for search so that your customers and, by the way, your sales team can find what they're looking for quickly. Then we need to be able to integrate our sales organization into the website and use the website as a tool for being able to not only educate the prospect on the items that they're looking to buy. So in other words, enriched data needs to be in place. Data from the manufacturer, sourced from the manufacturer, that skips all of the time needed by the sales team to go and find what they're looking for from the manufacturer. It's already there. Now they can quickly add items to a quote, send it to the customer via the e-commerce platform. The customer reviews that. They can make changes. It can go back and forth if it needs to. But ultimately, the customer can then, at a click, add those items to a shopping cart and check out on their terms. This is a game changer for distribution. And I don't understand why distributors don't do this. Actually, I do understand. The reason we don't do this is two things. One, we're intimidated by the data problem. We need to get our data organized, clean, enriched, and unified across our different systems. That's number one. It's a pain. Very few companies do it well. And number two, we have a sales organization that are using processes that are the same processes we've used for 20, 30 years. And so we need to get out of the habit of relying on manual labor and get into the habit of automating and creating digital tools and digital experiences that our customers expect and they need. And by the way, it's not just for your customer. It's so that you can make your operations leaner and more effective. And ultimately, that leads to profitable growth. Hope that's helpful. I'm Matt Johnson with Pivotry. If you're ready to grow, let's go.